quickly, ahead of the finals, what do you think would be the key battles within the war to watch out for?
Early for New Zealand's bowling. I think the toss may be extremely important. Again, I don't know which surface it is, so don't know with that one. But Matt Henry has to get wickets early. You've got to get Rohit out before he's taken the game away from you, because Young isn't going to take the game away for New Zealand. He's going to try and get them towards a decent score. Whereas if Rohit blasts off, you're probably done. So if Matt Henry doesn't get wickets early, Matt Henry's got the most wickets of anyone this comp. I think he's got 10. He needs to. So they got India 30 for 3 last time, and India on an extremely wearing pitch got themselves out of it. Let's say that happens again, and India bat first on an extremely wearing pitch. It's trouble for New Zealand. But what if New Zealand bat first on an extremely wearing pitch, and then Henry gets rid of Rohit early? Then we've got a cricket match on our hands. So I think the pitch is hugely key. Matt Henry must take early wickets, because New Zealand's weakness is death bowling, because they don't have Trent Bolt and they don't have Lockie to tie people up in the middle. So their death bowling has looked bad throughout the tournament, really. And with all these legends playing for India with huge big game experience and loads of IPL chasing experience, and how good are these guys at hitting bad death bowling now? Like, KL played brilliantly well. We've not mentioned him. KL played brilliantly well the other day.
Yeah.
He came in and upped it. When everyone else was scoring at 80 strike rate, he was scoring at 130. He was absolutely brilliant.
Took the pressure off as well.
Right. So you've got guys all down the order that can do this, and a lot of them are captaining IPL teams and have played to full houses and smashed it at the end loads of times. So New Zealand need to tie India up.
And Shreyas.
Before that, I mean, how good is Shreyas Iyer? I think that's a big battle. If Santner can get rid of him, what they really needed was Lockie, because that's who you want bowling at Shreyas Iyer in the middle. When he comes to the crease, if you can get fit Lockie Ferguson hammering 94-mile-an-hour Yorkers and bouncers at him, that's the stuff that Iyer hasn't done very well at.
Tried that, though.
Well, England tried it, but England are rubbish, Megha. Lockie's really good at that sort of stuff. To be fair, Jofra bowled very well in this tournament. He looked a lot fitter than I thought he was going to look. He did fine. The key battles, I think that's the big one, because Jameson is. I think Jameson's a very good Test match cricketer. I think he is pretty bad at T20s. And I think the fact that he got his £1 million for playing in the IPL one year is just staggering, based on performances with the red ball. He's a bad death bowler in ODIs. They don't really want to use him at the death. We saw that yesterday when he was contributing to Miller's benefit match 100. Some of the stuff he was serving up at the end. O'Rourke is not the guy yet. So Santner, they're probably going to have to backload him a bit and bowl him at the death again. Santner. Ravindra bowled quite well yesterday, but that can be misleading, because he was bowling when they were doing the inexplicable go slow, South Africa, inexplicably knocking him around for 3 and over. So I wouldn't be conned by that. So I think Santner and Henry are the two keys in that bowling attack. As far as India goes, you could just name every player. It really is like that. When they've got the 4 spinners, which they probably go with again, although Shami bowled more than we thought he was going to bowl in the last game, having Shami back bowling really well is a surprise, because he hasn't played for ages and he looked pretty injured against England when he came back. So he's timed his run back.
But ICC tournaments do something for him.
Yeah, and what a servant he's been to Indian cricket. And like you say, he does turn up for the ICC tournaments. But that's the bit. If New Zealand are going to win this, Henry's got to get wickets at the top, and Santner has to do another good one like he did the other day. I think that's how they win.